Licotic. Anxiously excited to introduce a friend to something you think is amazing. A classic album, a favorite restaurant, a TV show they're lucky enough to watch for the very first time, which prompts you to continually pull their face, waiting for the inevitable rush of awe, only to cringe when you discover all the work's flaws shining through for the very first time. Perfect word to describe how I feel about my first Crio Bru video I put on this channel. Somehow, it's the most watched video on my channel, even though I cringe watching it back. I did the best I could with what I had, and I don't have a lot more now, but I would like to thank the 34 people who so very mercifully subscribed to my channel through that video. Today I aim to bring you a better Crio Bru review video with a couple of different clean flavors, and also a review of Malk's Caramel Creamer. Just to be clear, when I say clean, I mean it's clear what every single ingredient is. Every single ingredient is actual real food, and because of autoimmune issues, it also means it's grain-free and free of a bunch of different allergens. Crio Bru does have a lot of different flavors that aren't clean. If you remember from the last video, a lot of them contain natural or artificial flavors, and those aren't great because they can be any of hundreds of different things. Natural flavor and artificial flavor are protected as trade secrets for companies, so they don't have to tell you what it is. And for me, if you're not going to tell me what it is, I'm not going to eat it. But Crio Bru does have some clean flavors, and we will be looking at 3 of those today. Like coffee, Crio Bru has 3 different roasts that you can choose from: light, medium, or dark. Light roast means the cacao beans were roasted for a shorter time at a lower temperature, preserving more of the bean's flavor, which allows more of the natural nutrients and floral notes to come through, and it also minimizes the bitterness. Medium roast means the beans were roasted at a medium temperature, resulting in a balance of the natural nuttiness of the bean and developing creamy chocolatey tones. Dark roast means the beans were roasted hotter and longer, giving it a deeper, bolder, more intense chocolatey flavor. This is the one I tested in my first video, but I'm trying it again so I can compare it with the other 2 flavors we're trying today, as well as trying it with the Malk Caramel Creamer. So you can taste the nuttiness and you can taste the chocolate in there, but it's certainly not robust and it's not strong, and it is bitter. Personally, I really enjoy dark chocolate and I really enjoy the bitterness of dark chocolate, so for me that's a plus, but I know for a lot of people they don't really enjoy the bitter flavors, so if you don't like bitter, you probably won't like this. And I'm not sure if it's because I did it in a tea steeper instead of a French press this time, but it is pretty weak. I would prefer it to be stronger than this, but it is quite nice, and I still like it. And let's see what happens when we add the creamer to it. So here we have almond Malk Creamer. The ingredients are really simple and clean. We've got filtered water, organic coconut sugar, organic almonds, organic soluble tapioca fiber, Himalayan pink salt, and baking soda. Since it's my first time trying it, I'm going to try it plain first in this glass jar. It's the color of caramel. Whoa, that is really good. It really tastes just like a liquid caramel. All right, what's going to happen when I put it into this Crio Bru? That is lovely. Wow, what a good pairing. Somehow it brings out the chocolatiness, it lessens the bitterness so it's hardly even there, and it brings the sweetness that I was really craving in the first sip of this. So if you really want to try Crio Bru but you're afraid of the bitterness, this is going to kick that out, and it's going to give you sweetness too. So good, and they're both so clean. Now we're trying the Ghana French roast. This is my first time trying this flavor, so I'm pretty excited. Wow, that's so different than the Nicaraguan one. Somehow it tastes milder in that the bitterness is not there. I mean, there is some, but it's not as bitter as the Nicaraguan one. And there's just a different flavor in there. I can't put my finger on it. It just seems relaxed and laid back. I don't think that makes any sense, but it's really good. It's just a nice, gentle, subtle taste. Let's see what happens when I add some creamer to it. Oh, wow. My goodness, that's so good. It tastes kind. I'm really sorry, that does not really make any sense. It's mild, it's chocolatey, it's somewhat like hot chocolate. Not exactly, but it's kind of similar once you put the creamer in it. Yeah, it's kind of like a really mild hot chocolate. Not bad, I like it. Now we've come to the Uber Dark Spanish Roast, which is another new one that I have not tried before. I'm pretty excited about this one because I generally prefer my drinks to be pretty dark. Like, I drink my tea straight, no milk or sugar most of the time. So I'm excited to see what this one's gonna be like. Ooh, definitely smells deep. That's really good. It's bitter, but not overly bitter. Like, it tastes like it's supposed to taste like that, you know? It tastes deep. It tastes robust. It tastes like, hey, let's hang out for a little while and enjoy this. And it is very chocolatey, but not in the milk chocolate type of way, not in the sugary type of way, because it definitely doesn't taste like it has sugar at all. Just like the essence of chocolate. It's really good. Oh my goodness, what's gonna happen when I add this to it? We're about to find out. Oh my goodness. Perfection. What that Malk does is it softens it all up. It's still deep and robust, but now it has a little bit of romance mixed in, and that makes it just the perfect cup. Oh wow. It takes away the edge of the bitterness, softens it, rounds it out. It kind of brings out the chocolatey taste a bit more even. That's really, really good. All three of these were delicious and did not disappoint. So just plain by themselves without the creamer, I think the Nicaraguan one was a little bit watery and the Ghana was a little bit watery as well. I would want them to be stronger, so next time I make them, I'll make sure and use more grounds for the water. The Spanish one, Spanish Uber Dark, was really good plain. It wasn't watery, but I wonder if that's partially because the cup holds a little bit less water than these two, so it wasn't as diluted. I think I'd have to go with the Uber Dark Spanish Roast is the best one by itself, just completely plain. Although they were all three good. And then, once you add the Malk Creamer into the game, all of them are just ridiculously good. But of course, especially the Uber Dark Spanish Roast, just something about the bitterness being rounded out. So good. It also, the Malk Creamer also kind of kicks the bitterness of the Nicaraguan one. So if you don't like bitter, but you want to try this, go ahead and try it with the Malk Creamer. The Ghanaian one was nice because it had less bitterness to begin with. So once you add this to it, the Malk Caramel Creamer, it just becomes a delightful companion to hot chocolate, basically. But out of all three of these, you can't really pick a loser. I really enjoyed all three, but the Uber Dark Spanish Roast. Something about this deep, dark roast, okay? I'm so curious. If you try these, let me know what you think. Sonder. The awareness that everyone has a story. You are the main character, the protagonist, the star at the center of your own unfolding story. You're surrounded by your supporting cast, friends and family hanging in your immediate orbit. Scattered a little further out, a network of acquaintances who drift in and out of contact over the years. But there in the background, faint and out of focus, are the extras, the random passersby, each living a life as vivid and complex as your own. They carry on invisibly around you, bearing the accumulated weight of their own ambitions, friends, routines, mistakes, worries, triumphs, and inherited craziness. When your life moves on to the next scene, theirs flickers in place, wrapped in a cloud of backstory and inside jokes and characters strung together with countless other stories you'll never be able to see, that you'll never know exist, in which you might appear only once, as an extra sipping coffee or Crio Bru in the background, as a blur of traffic passing on the highway, as a lighted window at dusk.